When Warnya was uncertain of her next moments in Nishitama County, Tokyo, Japan, Charlie was preparing to soak in the hot springs at the Shanzelis Villa in the mountains on the outskirts of Oru's Hill. With him in the hot spring pool, his wife, Claire. Just like when they were bathing in the hot springs with Elsa, Charlie wore swimming trunks, while Claire wore a one-piece swimsuit. The graceful posture was revealed in front of Charlie, making Claire more or less ashamed. In fact, the couple did not plan to take a hot spring together. Charlie wanted Claire to come first. When Claire came over in a bathrobe, she happened to be seen by Elaine, so Elaine said that Charlie and Claire should be together. Claire stepped into the hot spring water first, and Charlie put the two people's mobile phones on the stone platform next to the hot spring pool before they were ready to enter the water. At this moment, the phone rang suddenly. It's a WeChat. He turned on the phone and found that Warnya had sent WeChat. Moreover, it is a voice. This made him feel somewhat embarrassed. If he clicks on the voice message and listens to it, doesn't know what it is. But if he clicks on it on the spot, what if it says something in it that makes his wife Claire misunderstand? It is safer to listen to the ear in the earpiece mode, but it will inevitably make Claire think more. So Charlie had to click to change the text. Warnya's accent is very standard, and the recognition rate of WeChat voice-converted text is also very high, so her words were completely transformed all at once. Charlie looked at the text, and his whole person was suddenly shocked. Why did Warnya suddenly speak to me saying the 3 words "I love you"? Why does she say that if she has a chance, she will be his woman in the next life? Could it be? Is there any danger she encountered? Thinking of this, Charlie hurriedly said to Claire, "My wife, you can soak for a while, I'll get a drink." Claire nodded and exhorted. "You put on some clothes, don't freeze." "It is okay," Charlie said, put the thick bathrobe on him, turned around and entered the villa. Jacob and Elaine both went back to their rooms to rest, and Charlie clicked on the voice directly in the living room. Immediately afterward, Warnya's sad and desperate voice came out. "Master, I really love you. If there is a chance, I will be your woman in the next life." In this voice message, in addition to Warnya's voice, there are also violent impacts, harsh sounds caused by friction between metal and the ground, and the roar of engines. Charlie felt a little in his heart. Listening to this voice, Warnya must be in an accident. He immediately called her, and it turned out that the other party was temporarily unable to connect. He hurriedly sent Warnya a voice call invitation on WeChat, but the other party did not respond. Charlie panicked suddenly. He knew that Warnya was in Japan and had not yet come back, so he could also speculate that she must have something wrong in Japan. Now, he couldn't get in touch with her at all. What Charlie thought of the first time was to call Mr. Song to ask about the situation. So, he immediately dialed Mr. Song's phone. At this time, Mr. Song was ready to go to bed. Since taking the rejuvenating pill, his body has grown stronger, but it also made him more cherish his hard-won health. Therefore, he has been adhering to the health concept of going to bed early, waking up early, getting active, and exercising, so he rests earlier every day. Suddenly received a call from Charlie. He quickly connected the phone and said, "Oh, Master, you are calling me so late, what's your order?" Charlie said, "Master Song, I want to ask what is Warnya's situation now? Why can't I contact her suddenly, Warnya?" Mr. Song said in surprise, "We had contact in the evening. She is in Tokyo, Japan, and is negotiating cooperation with Nippon Steel." Charlie said, "A few minutes ago Warnya sent me a voice message, suddenly saying something about her next life, and then I went back to her, and she is no longer available. I suspect Warnya may be in Tokyo. What happened to her? Encountered an accident, Mr. Song suddenly sat up from the bed and blurted out, "Master, in the voice that Warnya sent to you, did she encounter something?" "No." Charlie pondered. "This is what I worry about the most. Warnya didn't say anything specific in the voice message, but it made me feel like she wanted to say goodbye to me." Grandpa Song said nervously, "I will call the people next to her and ask what happened, okay? If you have any news, please be sure to notify me as soon as possible." Father Song hung up the phone and called Warnya first. Sure enough, as Charlie said, Warnia's phone could not be connected at all. The old man Song couldn't help but be stunned, and then he hurriedly beat Warnia's assistant Swallow. Swallow is Warnia's confidant and her right arm. If Warnia encounters anything, she must know. However, what made Old Man even more nervous was that Swallow couldn't get through. He is really panicked now. He immediately called Honor and said, "Honor, come to my room immediately." Something happened to Warnia. A minute later, Honor rushed in panic, and as soon as he walked in, he blurted out nervously and asked, "Grandpa, what happened to Warnia?" Father Song said nervously, "Warnia is missing. I called her and Swallow, and neither of them could get through." With that, Mr. Song asked again, "Honor, how many people did your sister take to Japan this time?" Honor said, "It seems that she took 2 assistants with her, as well as a local driver." Father Song hurriedly asked again, "Do you know who the other person is besides Swallow?" Honor thought for a while and said, "It seems to be Sylviana." Father Song hurriedly ordered, "Quick! Find that Sylviana's phone number and contact her immediately to see if you can contact her." Honor nodded in a hurry, then took out his mobile phone, called the director of the Human Resources Department of the Song Group, and said, "Sylviana, who went to Japan with Warnia, do you have her contact information?" The other party replied, "Yes, young master. Should I send it to you now?" Honor said, "Send it to me. Hurry up." Soon, a bunch of phone numbers reached Honor's phone. Honor called immediately, and after a while, he heard a prompt from the phone. "Sorry, the call you dialed cannot be reached temporarily. Please call again later." Honor looked at the old man Song with a nervous expression, and said, "Grandpa, the 2 assistants around Warnia can't get in touch. What the hell happened?" Father Song was sweating profusely. He kept tapping his palms and muttered anxiously, it's broken. Warnia must be in a difficulty. "What can I do?" Honor said without hesitation, "Grandpa, or I will take someone to Japan. We should go now."